Could Strand Larsen deal to Newcastle potentially open the door to Isak? We're about to find out what Newcastle and Wolves have been speaking about. Not only that, are Liverpool actually going to sign some players before the rest of the before the window closes? People, sit back, relax. It's the Morning Meetup Show. Let's get into this, peeps.
Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kopish.
Ain't free back again, ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, we the best, we come again. Kopish clean up in every region, elevation in every season. Car chopping all the fast match, chopping real rap, and drifty go on tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish, this is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool till the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that, this is Kopish, this is Kopish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kopish.
Good morning, hope everybody's best. I know people are saying your mic isn't on. No, I've got an issue with my mic. I can't use my mic right now. That is getting looked at. That hopefully should be sorted by tomorrow. But I've got an issue with my mic. I don't know what it is. That's why I'm not using it. It was causing me problems yesterday night. So, yeah, I'm hopefully getting that sorted. So my mic should be all patterned up by tomorrow. So don't worry about that, people. This is just for today. I'm not using a mic. I'm having to use my headset audio, which is probably very, very bad. But you know what I'm saying? Come on, people. Smash the like button already if you haven't already. Team Kopish. We are still here. Regardless, if I don't have a mic, it will get sorted. It is what it is. People, like I'm gonna say, make sure you smash a like. We really would appreciate that. We are on the road to 40k. This mic also will pick up a lot of audio, so you probably will hear my kids in the background because they're about to come inside now. So I do apologize. I will try and mute where I can, and you know what I'm saying. Also, this video is sponsored by okjersey.com, where you can pick up jerseys. And I'm not talking about some idiot jerseys. I'm talking about some serious jerseys for about £15. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you become a member as well, because if you're a member, we've got something for you. That's all I'm going to say. So become a member, and we've got a little something for you regarding OK Jersey. So make sure, people, you become a member if you haven't already. Right. Doesn't sound too bad. All right. If it doesn't sound too bad, then cool. If it doesn't sound too bad. But yeah, let's start. Yeah. I can't be long today as well. As you know, I've got to sort the kids and rare it. So I apologize. Like normally I can chat here for time. But so we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty right now, and that is Strand Larsen. Now, Newcastle for the umpteenth time are after another striker. We know it's Strand Larsen. Their bid got rejected yesterday. So I believe Newcastle opened the bidding with 50, I believe, on Monday. Then yesterday it was 55. Yesterday evening it got rejected. Craig Hope and a lot of other journalists said they're still in talks. So that deal is not dead. That deal apparently can still happen. Yeah. That deal can still happen. We're about to find out whether... Sorry, baby. 1 second. Sorry, chat. Give me 1 second. Apologies. I swear down, people. You don't understand. If you got you, trust me, you know. But what was I saying? Yeah, Strand Larsen. The deal yesterday evening was, I think it was 55 mil that got rejected. Talks are ongoing. A lot of journalists believe that there's been positive discussions and they feel like they're going to get this deal over the line. Now, we've heard this before with so many other strikers already thought Newcastle were going to win. A lot of people thought Sesko was going to go to flipping to Newcastle, and that didn't happen. So I don't know. Now, what's this? Now they want, what's this? Now they want 63 M's. They're going mad. Go and get Samuel Wissa. Scants, big up Scants. He's saying low balling as usual. Yes, so true. Big up Tariq. He says we need Isak, man. Even when Mo goes, we'll be good with Isak. Yeah, that's so true. I'm seeing Trent to City. I see what's it in Indy Kylie say something like that, innit? But I don't know if that's a real. I don't know about that one. Big up Bruno. He's also saying Wolves won about 60 to 63 mil. All right, big up Anfield Road. Big up your damn self as well. Big up Helsinki as well. It says, oi, big up Kopish, big up your damn self. This is so true, actually. So, in terms of Strand Larsen, he came on last night and scored 2 goals for them. But then I think their president or their thingy did say, sorry, chat, this is door wide open. Sorry, chat, this is this. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, chat. Where was we? Apologies. So in this case, Larson came on last night and scored a brace to win the game for Wolves in the cup game. Surely they want him. They want for him. Yeah, they don't even want to sell. The thing is, I think they will sell. Big on do it or just now invite themselves to the show. Here's the thing, though. Their president, if I'm not mistaken, did say, or their chairman did say, don't do that, please. Their chairman did say that he does have a price, you know. So sorry, chat. I apologize. Give me 1 more second, chat. Apologies. Yes, people, I am back. I see everyone say free Matt, free Matt. Listen, in regards to Strand Larsen, for me, this deal does kind of unlock the Isak deal. Put in the chat if you think we're actually gonna get, if you think we're still gonna get Isak, and not only that, do you think Strand Larsen will go to Newcastle? That's gonna be interesting. I don't know. Let me see what you lot are saying in the comments. Pray for Matt. Big up E. Taylor. Matt's daughter interrogating him on the Isak drama. Matt, he just got that against the fights. Don't give me a joke. Big up Troy. Would you rather Isak or Elise next summer? Next summer. Well, I'm gonna cheat. I want Isak this summer and Elise next summer. So that's what I'm on. Do you get what I'm saying? But I do think now this whole Isak thing is just jarring me now. Do you get what I'm saying? The whole Isak thing is so like it's been handled badly from Newcastle. I think we're not necessarily blameless, but we're not exactly angels, if I'm being honest. Like I'm not saying that we get that much blame, but we still have a tiny bit of blame. I do. Well, in fact, no, we don't actually. When I deep it, we actually don't. I just want this saga to be over and done with now. Though. I can't even lie. I've kind of had enough of it now. Like I'm so glad the window actually closed on Monday, and we just know what we're gonna do. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is a great segue to other signings. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen it, yeah, and I'll be so real, yeah. I don't understand why we haven't been linked to any other players. Obviously, we still got Guehi and we've got Isak, yeah. But if those deals don't happen, what do we do, guys? On a serious note, I'm gonna be honest. If we don't sign Isak and if we don't sign Mark Guehi, I am concerned. Very, very concerned. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we Liverpool cannot go into a season where we are that undercooked, in my opinion. And one thing I don't like is I know you can do all these deadline deals and things like that, but there's been no one of note that we've been linked to. And this is what worries me. Because I can't lie to you, chat. If we go into the season, I know this is what I'm gonna hear as well. For Trudon, big at your damn self. Find solutions from within. That's what scares me. I don't want to find solutions from within. Well, we're Liverpool. We should be getting these things done. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up those in the chat already. Smash that button if you haven't already. Team Kopish. It's the morning meetup. Big up your damn selves. Come on, let's get this video up to say 200 likes straight away. Come on, people. You're done already. Big up Buddy Landy. Laddie says definitely not enough up front. It's so true. We haven't got enough in defense, in my opinion, as well. And not only that, Konate playing silly buggers. Yeah, listen, you might have to drop him for a Guehi if we were to sign him, or a centre back. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we've got Leone. Leone has literally just come from Italy, who's also been called up to the Italian squad, by the way. I think Leone's been called up to the Italian squad and Chiesa, if I'm not mistaken. So big up them two, by the way. Big up Robin. He says Rodrigo's wages are too high. Rio backup left wing, Isak or another backup striker, and Ekatike is number one. Well, I understand Rio can play backup. However, I do think the whole Rio thing, me personally, I feel like it should be he gets 20 minutes here and there. I don't think it should be a case of when Gakpo's injured, he just goes straight into the lineup. That's just my take on it. I'm not saying don't give him football, but just ease his way in this season, and then next season is where he kind of could potentially be the backup to Gakpo. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Tariq. It says we can't rely on Rio. It's so unfair. It's what I'm saying. So if Gakpo gets injured automatically, then we just got to rely on Rio to do the thing. That is a bit mad. I can't lie. That is a bit mad. So, what else are you lot saying in the chat? Big up Hussein. He says, I think we need either Isak or Rodrigo. Then Guehi is important as well. My daughter's just realizing how this camera works, hence why she's putting her hand for it. Oh no. All right. First of all, in fact, I'm not gonna, why are you writing in caps? It's 11:20 in the morning. Matt, I told you that Kirkhead is Matt told us that Kirkhead is the truth. and always have an agenda against Robert, and you want to sell him, we need his experience. All right, bro. All right, firstly, I still believe in Kirkheads. And in terms of Robbo, I caveated this at the end of the season and literally said I would rather keep Robbo because he's more of a tutor than Tsimikas. The mental side of the game is a very key component of the game. For me, Robbo has that more so than Tsimikas. That's why I said I would keep Robbo so he can help Kirkes. I don't know what's wrong with saying that. Everyone wants to crash out on Kirkes. Let's see what happens, because it's so mad, because this is what people do. You have a couple of bad performances and people think the player's rubbish. And this is what I don't like. You see how I was the biggest advocate on this channel, yeah, for Ekatike. And then everyone wants to jump on the bandwagon. No one don't say nothing. But there was bare people in the chat that was telling me, we don't need a project striker, rare, but now you lot all want to do lap dances for Ekatike. Get out of here with that stuff, bro. None of this tribalism foolishness, man. Don't get me vexed, chat. I'm not even gonna lie. Don't get me vexed. Because some of you lot, yeah, you're such flip-flops. I can't even front, bro. Let's not do that. Let's not. There's bare man in this chat that was telling man, don't get him. Don't get Ekatike. Rare. And look what Ekatike is doing now. But no one ain't saying nothing. Come on, man. Let's not do this, chat. Come on. Because we all make mistakes when it comes to like thinking that players are going to work for the club and players that we think aren't going to work. The fact that remains is this year, you've even got rivals saying Florian Wirtz is a flop because he hasn't played the greatest in 2 games. Yeah, Yards, don't even remind me, because Bearman in this chat wanted Sesko and Bearman wanted Gyökeres. You know them ones there? Because I'll go back and go and watch every single video and go and find them people there. Because I was the one that was Ekatike, and no one was saying that, bro. Only a few people in the chat that were saying Ekatike. Because a lot of people was like, we don't want a project striker. We need someone proving who can score goals. Give Kirkes time, chat. Give him time. Do you know what I'm saying? I think, don't get it twisted, I just feel like the players that he's come up against have been quite difficult. And we've had an unsettled side as well. No Frimpong, obviously, but missing the second game. And then the other game, there was no Gravenberch. Then this game, there's no McAllister. Like, I just feel like we need a balanced squad, balanced players, and then we get some rhythm, and I think we're all good. And I think all the players will do well, you know. I could be wrong. And maybe I'll sit here in 6 months' time and say, Kirkes ain't the guy that I thought he was, but I'm not willing to say that just yet. It's so early, bro. It's two games. Do you know what I mean? So let's see what happens. You lot try to make me crash out. I can't believe it, bro. It's only 11:24, bro. What is going on? What's this from Craig Hope? Islander Isak is set to play for Sweden, striker included in the squad for the World Cup qualifiers against Slovenia and Kosovo next month. Well, it's not like just because he's sitting on the couch that he ain't going to get picked for Sweden. Do you know what I mean? It's him and Gyökeres, bro. It's just them two, really and truly, that are the bad boys in that whole thing. So they will play. Obviously, Alanga's there as well, but what I mean is they're the two main people. You get me? Man said, bro, Ekatike low-driven finishes are so cold. Or low-driven, you know, rolling back to FIFA and that. I hear it, though, it's easy. I hear it. Big up Liao. Wirtz not playing well is on slot, by the way, but that's a conversation for another day. Do you know what I'm gonna do, chat? I'm gonna do a breakdown if you want on my. I'll probably do a breakdown on my channel and for my tap. I'm gonna do a Matix video, I think, because I think there's been a lot of talk about how we're playing, how we should be playing. I'm gonna do a little breakdown, so stay tuned for that. I try and do that before the week's out, maybe like either tomorrow or Friday. So I'll do that one for you guys, because I think there needs to be a conversation about our tactics and how we're playing and how people think this is right. We could have a discussion on what we think should be happening, what we think shouldn't be happening. Do you know what I mean? So I'll try and sort that out for you lot, people. There's a lot that goes into the Matix video, because I've got I've got the game. I can fully rewatch back the game, and there's things I want to pick out, and we'll extract that, and then we'll go into detail. So yeah, man, we'll do that. Chat, is there anything else? I don't think there is. You know, in regard to Liverpool news, it's the same regurgitated news, and it will be probably until Monday. And that is Isak, and we're waiting for Strand Larsen and potentially. Oh, here's some news actually. I know that Isak's rating in FC 26 will be 88. So hopefully, if we get him, whoever wants to use him in FIFA, it'll be 88. Not bad, eh? Not bad. 88. But big up Josh, big up Matt in the chat. Liverpool will sign Isak in January, in my opinion. You know what I think about Newcastle business tactics. Yeah, no, I hear that as well. I hear that. Yeah, to serendipity news. Bro, you know what it is, yeah? I don't even want to give. I know Indy's been like the guy, yeah, for transfers, yeah. But I'll say it's been more Liverpool, if I'm being genuinely honest with you guys. There's some article now talking about Trent, bro. Trent Alexander to return to the Premier League. Like the shocking update from Spain comes very early in Trent's career, with the international only making 7 appearances for Xabi Alonso's side so far. He's been a keeper at Liverpool, and fans were devastated when he ran out his contract and decided to leave. Just imagine. No. So where's the actual info? Reports are coming in from Spain suggesting that Trent Alexander might not find his way back as well, just like 11 anytime soon. Especially how Danny Carvajal is back in full swing. But Carvajal looked rusty anyway. Only because they had the ball the other day that they didn't get exposed. You can tell athleticism, Danny Carvajal is struggling. It's an interesting twist to the saga, considering how highly rated Trent is and how long Wimbledon worked on winning. I don't even believe. What's more intriguing is that Manchester City announced to be keeping a close eye on the situation. Chat, do you really believe Trent going City this so early? Like, he's literally not even, bruv, he's what? Like a couple of weeks into a new season, and already, I don't believe that at all. I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of you guys really respect Indy and for the stuff that he does, 100%. So do I, yeah. But that for me is just a non-starter. It's a non-starter, bro. It's a non-starter. Trent, literally, maybe after a year or two, you could maybe see a story like that. But I don't see it. I really don't see it, man. This whole Trent going to City thing. Like, what? Man's been there for a month and already he's looking to come back to England. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that at all, bro. But I get it. This is what happens when the transfer window is about to close on Monday. Like, you're going to get a lot of silly stuff, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? So, some of them things there don't surprise me. Big up, Real Madrid can afford to take the piss with Trent because they didn't pay anything for him. Hold that, Arnold. Plus, I think Indy's trolling. I can't lie. Of course, he is. As I'm saying, he's definitely trolling, bro. Trent will be shoehorned into midfield, says Easy. Yeah, even that as well. Like, you think they're just gonna give up on Trent straight away, like after a month? Like, come on, let's not do this. But yeah. Also, guys, what time is the Champions League draw tomorrow? We'll make sure I got that patterned up. Is that tomorrow at 11? Is it? What time is the Champions League draw? So I'll make sure we're there for that still. What time is Champions League? Is it 11? Is it normally 11 in the morning? I think Champions League draw. I want to say. Oh, it's at 5 p.m. Okay, that's cool. 2 p.m. Okay, what? All right, basically it's in the afternoon at some point or early evening. I'll check it out. Don't worry. It's at 5 p.m. Okay. 5 in the evening. Bless up, people. Bless up. Make sure we got that pattern. We'll be there then. We'll be there live for the Champions League draw. You know what I'm saying? We'll be there. We will be there. But people, listen. Like I haven't said already, this video is sponsored by okjersey.com. Make sure you go and get your football jerseys for around £15. You will not be disappointed with the quality and what they are producing. So make sure you go and do that. Not only that, also make sure that you are a member. If you're a member, you get a chance to, I'm not going to say too much, but we're going to pattern you lot up in the members. So make sure you become a member as well. People, smash the like button if you haven't already. It's Team Kopish. Apologies, this show's been a bit mad today. You get what I'm saying? But obviously back to normal, hopefully tomorrow, you get me? So yeah, man, people, bless up. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. God bless. It's man like Matt, Team Kopish, morning show. We're out, people. Love.